We take decorating for the holidays very serious around these parts, and there are only two people I trust, Stephen, Bryan, Glitterville, to touch any of my holiday decor. St. Nick, I don't even trust you to touch my tree, okay? We love the color, we love the sparkle, we love the glitter. We want something that feels fresh.
Okay.
Our own personal holiday theme this year is velvet and bows or tartan and tinsel.
That's a good mix.
Make of that what you will. Oh, one extra thing.
What's that?
I had an idea. When we met decorating the White House,
I remember.
you had these amazing reindeer and I was helping you suspend them and whatnot. Could we do something in our front entry that has like the sleigh and the reindeer taking off from the cabinet? Would that be
So just like at the White House.
It doesn't have to be that big. It could be
Okay.
like a smaller version.
Okay.
But maybe like taking off into the hallway around.
Taking off and suspended from what?
I have a chandelier.
Okay.
I'm just
Hey,
here
we'll make
to
it
give
work.
you the impossible ideas, and you're here to fulfill those. I will turn on the music, you guys will turn on the magic, and we're gonna rock this out.
Let's
All
do
right?
it.
Yep, you stay upstairs.
Glitterville's go! I realize I am giving them the impossible task, because we, every year, up the ante a little bit. Am I asking too much of them? Yep. Do I feel bad about that? Not really, because they're the best, and we want the best in our house. So you know what? I don't even want to hear any complaining, because I think they want me to put all this on their plate.
You know we're literally right here.
Don't get your tinsel in a tangle. I'm around if you need anything. Merry Christmas!
Okay guys, it's day one of decorating at Jonathan and Zooey's, the living room. It's probably the most important room in the entire house. That's when everybody comes in the door and first sees what's happening. This year, we're gonna redo the tree. It's going to be a ski-themed tree. We have two characters who are skiers, and we want the rest of the tree to go with it. So, in the tree are gonna be some handmade papier-mâché skis that Jonathan's gonna make with me. Lots of other characters, giant hot chocolate that looks like you're gonna have hot chocolate after you go skiing. So this tree will get a complete makeover. Then, in the foyer, we traditionally do really beautiful balls that wrap up the staircase, but this year we're gonna add more character to it. There'll be a lot of sculptural things, which is a whole different element for decorating. Then, the solarium. We're gonna do a lot more bow work, so it seems fuller. That's when we really need all hands on deck because Bryan's not, he's at the top of the ladder, so that's probably the most grueling room. But I think it's all doable, and then it'll be done, and it'll be Christmas.
Glitter on three. 1, 2, 3.
Glitter! We need to get everything into the house that's been stored for the year. Then we'll start decorating. These totes can go out of the way for now. Get this tree unwrapped. Don't hit the piano. So if you're reusing your tree from year to year, you want to make sure that you take everything off the tree. From the lights, extra icicles from the year before, and even snow bits. Because when I start to put this tree up, I want it to be completely clean and fresh and ready to go. Wind them up as you go so they don't end up in a big cat ball later.
Here you go, one more bag.
One thing about tree setup, I like to do it one section at a time. You're gonna go all the way around, you're gonna fluff all the branches. That way, you can get to it as you build the tree. Now, people always debate, how do you fluff a Christmas tree? Even Bryan and I sometimes disagree. But I like to take all of these branches and sort of turn them up. That way, you're gonna create a shield between the outside of the tree and the pole. You can decide whether you want a tree that is sort of perky at the tips like this one, or if you want it to be a little bit more frowsy, then you sort of turn the branches down. That's a personal choice. Sometimes you fluff around the tree and then you leave the room and then I fluff around the tree and then I leave the room and you fluff around the tree. So it's a process. There's always some puzzlement of some plug that's been unplugged that you don't remember from last year. And that's where you get scared because you think, oh no, it doesn't work. But it does. You just have to plug it all back in.
You ready to put the third layer on? Okay, let's do it. That's a tree. Now we just have to fluff a few branches.
Sometimes it can look a little bit too artificial. If you take some branches and put them into it, you can give it a little bit of shape that keeps it from looking like such a cone. So we're just gonna push the new branch on top of the others and then use a cable tie to secure it to the main branch of the tree. You'll see once we build this tree completely, the tinsel, when it really leaps out, is because we've added a branch and added some extension to it and gives it a place to hang. For this room, we need to undo this tree.
This tree is so 2024.
He loves the icicles and he loves the balls.
You got that, right?
But I think by adding fun bows and some different kinds of light bulbs, it'll really look different. The task was create the tree, but make it different. So you still love the tinsel.
Love the tinsel.
You still love the colorful balls.
Color is amazing.
And you still want lots of lights.
Wait, lights. I forgot. I've got to turn on my she and him sweater. Whew, that was a close call. But wait, how do we know when too much of a good thing is not a good thing?
Everything in moderation, including moderation.
That sounds like a Stevenism. So literally there's no such thing as too much?
Well, my theory when decorating a tree is you put a lot on this side until it leans that way. Then you put a lot on this side until it leans this way. And eventually it all evens out.
This is how I make sure that it all plays together, is we'll take a lot of the elements from our anchor focus on the tree here and we'll pull it into other areas. So you'll actually see some of the bows, some of the ribbons, some of the color spread throughout the entire house. And so if the house is getting an upgrade, maybe I should upgrade my she and him Christmas sweater. I feel like I've gotten a little jollier since I first made this sweater.
Oh, see? Do you have ideas?
I do have ideas. In fact, I had one made already. All right.
Oh.
Perfect. Look at that. So comfy, so cozy. And she and him, I love she and him, but mostly she. Get it? Actually, one thing I do want to talk about are the lights. Some people say it's not the size of your lights that matters. I disagree.
Me too. We want to put lots of different shapes and sizes, even giant bulbs.
What are the different sizes of lights?
Well, these are called miniature lights. So those are the small ones. Then you have the big ones that are C9. People remember them from their entire life. They're so nostalgic. But they used to be so hot, they would melt everything. These days, they're actually LED, but they have the same look.
And I also love that you blend in some of the frosted with some of the clear.
Right, having the translucent and the matte gives it yet another layer.
I also love that you can control your lights too. So all color, all clear, mix of color and clear. You can also do patterns where some of them are just sort of chasing softly and then something is a little bit faster.
What about a random sparkle?
I love random sparkle.
Oh, me too.
It makes it look magical.
Okay, so if we're making a list, we have the miniature
And we're
lights.
checking it twice.
Twice or 3 times. We have the C9s, but what's bigger than the C9s? A regular light bulb.
Really makes sense.
See? We put in colorful sockets that have a regular bulb base.
Round,
Not always.
sometimes traditional.
We do.
That's a great time for a sound overlay, and then I sort of dance off.
Shuffle off
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah. Royalty free only, I know.
5 days later.
Okay, so I think we've pretty much finished up everything here today, and it's almost time for Jonathan to see what we've done. So, is that Jonathan?
Ready or not, here I sugar plum.
It is. Let's show him.
3, 2, 1. This is amazing. You have no idea. You figured out the reindeer.
Yes.
I love this.
And they're actually launching.
I love that. And also the use of the garland and the ribbons underneath the chandelier feels classic, but it also feels current. And you've got lights that are glimmering under the snow.
Yes, if you take lights before you put down the snow and sort of snoodle them all down the cabinet, then put the snow on top of it, then it sparkles like new fallen snow.
What is snoodle?
It's a technical term used by decorators only.
Did you make a wish on every one of those stars?
I did.
Was the first one, I wish this project would end already? This is incredible.
Well, there's so many different ways that you can do a staircase.
Do you ever even buy bows? Because I've only ever seen you make bows.
Who buys bows? If you buy a bow, it's gonna be squashed when you get it. Bows are so easy. I mean, hold up your hands.
Yeah.
Basically, you're gonna take ribbon and you're gonna wrap it around, wrap it around, wrap it around, tie it in the middle, and it's a bow. That's one way of doing it. Bows are so simple. Or if you've got wired edge ribbon, which makes it stand up and be perky, all you're gonna do is twist it in your hand.
You can shape it however you want. So say you want it to be a little bit pointier, if you want it to be a little softer, you want it to lean one way.
Right, and there's sort of 3 different kinds of ribbon. This is the very loose satin ribbon that you can do all the little tails going up. Or you can just have a velvet ribbon that doesn't have a wired edge. Or if you want the most beautiful ribbon, you use this velvet that has the wired edge and it stands up really strong. It makes a perfect bow.
Can we jump in and check out the living room?
Let's do it.
Oh, whoa. You guys, how cool is that? It's our own little village. It just feels so full. The characters, that's one thing that you guys do better than anybody is the characters. I mean, that one clearly is Zooey, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
And
for
that's
sure.
you.
I need to just grow the mustache now. OMG. That is really beautiful. Wow. How is it you make it so jovial and beautiful at the same time?
It starts with all the characters. This is Biba and Bronson. They love all the things you should love at Christmas.
I would never have thought that you could put a giant house into a Christmas tree, yet it works.
Well, as a costume designer, which is where I started, you believe that anything can be a hat as long as you put it on your head. And anything can be a Christmas ornament as long as you can tie it to the tree.
And also, for safety purposes, when you have so many ornaments, especially a lot of real glass ornaments, we would never want the tree to tip and fall. We use the fishing line to attach the tree up to the structure of the house. That way, the tree is not moving at all.
And did you notice that the tree skirt itself is actually like a puffer coat because it's cold and you have cocoa?
Yeah, trees need a little warmth too.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We like a lot of filler. And one of the tricks to doing a beautiful tree is figuring out what is your filler going to be. In this case, it's snow, ribbons, and it's even another kind of garland that's sort of metallic that just gets stuffed in.
I love it. This is definitely a 10 out of 10. Let's go to the solarium.
So far, so good.
Turn me up, yes.
Oh my gosh, get the party started. This is so beautiful. The ribbon is incredible. What a great idea. I like that you even used champagne bottles from last year.
All the trees are completely full of candy.
Well, the main event is our Christmas tree in the family room because that's where we do the family photos. That's where we put the presents. That is the piece de resistance. Should we see it?
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
He says he's sweet, but I'm not sure he's sweeter than candy.
Yes. Oh my gosh, you guys. This
It's pretty
is
fun,
the
isn't it?
most incredible tree. The holidays are supposed to be joyous, spending time with the people you love. And when I look at this tree, it instantly gives me a wave of joy. And that's what I really love. If you have a theme that you love, a color palette that you love, maybe the kids want to get involved in picking some of the colors, just have a little fun. If you never go bold, you're never going to create something truly incredible. Even over here, you've got the little village and all this stuff, and this is where we're gonna put all of our pictures so that when the family comes to visit for the holidays, they can see all the family photos in here. We've got our star-studded nutcracker. He's like the boss of all the nutcrackers, or should we say the diva?
He's completely hand crystalled, one crystal at a time.
Who hand crystalled it?
Who do you think? He's looking like he did.
I gotta say, you guys have outdone yourselves. This is amazing, and I hope you will challenge yourself and outdo yourself in something that feels fresh and new. I guarantee you, if you did something spectacular like this at home, you will have every friend, every family member talking about it for the entire year, and that's what I love. People just cannot get over how beautiful this work is that you guys do, so thank you for that.
Well, 10 years from now, when you look back, you're gonna go, oh my gosh, look what I did that year. You know, so think out of the box, make things wacky, make things crazy. I mean, I'm thinking we could snow this entire room because when we look back in 10 years,
Let's not get carried away.
there'll be a little bitterness from this one, but we'll go, remember that year we snowed the room?
Remember that year I was vacuuming for a month? No, it's worth it. All of this stuff, anything we can do to just have a little bit of extra joy is worth it. That's the challenge I'm giving to you guys. Do something that's gonna take you out of your comfort zone and do something truly magical this holiday season. And then make sure you show us pictures, comment below, subscribe. We also have another video on how to decorate a Christmas tree if you want to start with some of the basics. This, I would say, would be the advanced, but you can do anything and make it feel special if you have the time and the will, and you guys always make it magic. Should we flock that floor?
Let's do it.
All right.
Whew, we're almost done.
Yep, almost. Where's Jonathan? I thought he was gonna help.
He was.